Yeah, this was also made a long time ago.
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh, Rick Stevens Europe.
Okay.
Rick Steves Europe. Austrian and Italian apps.
Okay.
Alps.
First,
maybe it's apps. Sorry.
Alps. Listen, we need. He's got. Okay. But I want to commentate on this, but first we got to we got to do some housekeeping here.
Yeah.
There's no video.
No.
We're done with the video. Or at least for now, we're testing out no video.
It's kind of funny though if you think about it, because our goal is to be successful, right? And we are thinking, in order for us to be more successful, we will do better if we are not shown.
Yes. I think so. I'm kind of thinking I feel a lot more comfortable, like just no video, whatever. We're embarrassed to have a podcast.
Yeah. But our voices are probably the thing we're the most proud of.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
And and so we had a long talk, and I said, Max, no more video. And
we're going back to radio.
We're just doing audio. This is how podcasting was meant to be.
Yeah, man. We're taking it back to the basics.
Exactly. And so to create the vibe we've always dreamed of, we're down in the basement. We got the fan going, and we threw on Steve.
Oh, it's I can't recall.
Yeah, we put on a nature documentary.
Well, no, we didn't.
Yeah,
our remote at the moment can only go up.
Yes, we have a TV remote that only turns on and goes up.
Yeah, so David was able to get it to YouTube, and then he used the voice command to put in Planet Earth, and the only video we were able to physically click on was Steve Miller's tour of Northern Europe. I think they're going to go to Tuscany.
I think so. It appears right now they're in some type of Alps. Okay,
yeah.
Well, wait, that's got to be Swedish.
It's yeah, I can see that. Yeah, they're in
Swiss Alps.
We don't have sound.
Sound
so it's
is
a lot of piecing
door.
it together. But we know we're in Europe, Northern Europe most likely.
Yeah.
And I mean, it looks. Yeah, I thought they were talking about the Swiss Alps, but it's the Swiss Alps. David pointed out astutely.
Yeah, the Alps are like. What are some Swiss? I don't even know any Swiss food.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be sausage.
Yeah,
pretzel.
For sure. Okay, a Swiss app is a pretzel, I guess.
Yeah, a Swiss app would be. Yeah,
and he did start with a pretzel. Actually, one of the first shots is of a pretzel.
This is of a Golden Cross.
This could. Oh, there we go.
So anyway,
yeah, we should not.
So we should talk our mess, talk our nonsense. This is good. David just got rained on more than anyone's ever been rained on in the history of time.
No, it was pretty crazy. I'm doing my laundry right now. I currently got it on the dry cycle, Leon dry cycle. But that's a hockey reference. Leon Draisaitl is a player on the Edmonton Oilers. Who the Florida Panthers just destroyed, clapped their cheeks, made them cry, and I think some of them will probably end their lives. But
you said. You took. Explain your joke to me again.
Okay, the guy's name is Leon Draisaitl.
Okay,
and I said Leon Drycycle.
Oh shoot! Wait, what was that originally in reference to?
Well, because my clothes are on the dry cycle. Right
now. Okay, I put on the pieces. Yeah.
They're going through a dry. They've been washed and now they're drying. They're in a dry cycle. Leon Drycycle. Okay.
I forgot even the root of the problem.
Yeah, no, that's why I got rained on, because it started.
He's whittling.
There's a man whittling on TV. A small calf.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
So
2019, we got a timestamp.
Okay, there we go. It's not. There he is. But anyway, there's Steve. We got We were outside. We were chilling. It started to just sprinkle. And Max was like, let's get the umbrellas out. Like, let's stay in this. And then it came down. Seriously, like, I'm not joking, Noah's Ark level raining. And
cats and dogs, man.
It was
cats
crazy.
And dogs.
And it was right at the time when I had to switch my laundry over at the laundromat to the dryer. And it's very rude to leave it in there. And Max was like, you might want to hold up on this, boss.
Yeah.
And
I did forewarn you. I said I think it's gonna rain quite a bit. Hang on back.
a
And meatball too might be.
There's a big meatball on the screen. But I was like, nah, I'm just gonna go because I just wanted to get it over with, and I thought it's gonna rain like this for forever.
I don't know where that is.
It's Anyway, yeah, I got poured on, and then as soon as I was walking back, the rain came up. Literally, if I waited 10 minutes, it would have been fine.
Yeah. I mean, it was like our backyard flooded. Like it was like there was a waterfall. I sat there and kind of smoked, and then like it was like splashing me. Like it felt like I was on the side of a boat. Yeah, and it was really fun.
It must have taken you back to the Navy days.
Oh yeah, dude! It felt like I was on the sea once again.
For sure, I was half-mast.
Yeah, dude. Well, you came back
drenched.
Yeah, and I didn't even realize you took the umbrella, which made it kind of go.
It was no help. I'll tell you what. An umbrella is only a help to a certain degree.
It was really, and then it was really funny that you had it, cause it just.
I should have just left it.
It looked like you were just carrying a useless tool.
It looked like I was just I was as wet as if I was dragging it behind me.
No, it looked like you went swimming with your umbrella.
For sure, it looked like I flipped it upside down and I got in and I rode the water back to the house.
It was very fun.
That'd be cool.
It was
Lederhosen. Whoa, look at that.
Whoa, dude, a feathered hat.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, a house hat.
This is either going to be okay. We're going to leave this on. We are going to leave this on. This might be the worst episode because of it.
Oh, no, I'm having a ball.
I'm having a good time too, and this is what it's all about. And Joseph, I was talking to my homeboy Joseph, and he listens to the podcast, one of the 5, and he goes, I was complaining. I'm like, he's like, you guys always say, sorry this episode sucked, but you've never had a bad episode. And to Joseph, I say, watch this.
David, I had an idea.
What is it?
Do you think there's any way that we could do these episodes to this video? Like we just mute the audio of this thing and we put our voices over this, and then just every time we pick a random video on the internet to just watch.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Fuck it.
All right.
That's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad. This is what we're watching.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no reason they shouldn't know what we're watching.
It's true. If I pull this off.
If that could be done, that would be very fun.
Check the YouTube, and it's either going to be just a photo of us, or it's you're going to be watching Steve. Hold on, let me pause this for a second. Australian and Italian Alps. Rick Steves Europe. Cool.
We should take a yeah. That would be very funny if that could be done.
Yeah, no, let's do it. I think we could do it. I mean, all I got to do is download the YouTube video and
mute it.
Yeah.
And there would be no. I don't know how that copyright stuff works, but
it'll probably get. But it's not like we're making any money off of this anyway.
For sure.
Steve could use the money.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if anything worse comes to worse, we help out Rick Steve.
Exactly, and Lord knows he needs.
He just hammered a penny.
This is gonna be. I mean, that's gonna be how we know how to sync this up.
Yeah.
Right in that moment, the penny moment.
Yeah. No, yeah, I could make some. Yeah, I'll give you timestamps. Don't you worry.
Okay, perfect.
Don't you worry, man.
Dude, I was thinking about this the other day.
Slay it down, Papa.
You could have dinner with anyone, living or dead. Who do you choose? And they want to talk to you. They're down for it.
Oh, my dad.
Okay. It can't be someone you know. But I'll tell you what, good choice.
Funny. That is the right choice.
For sure.
Well, no, if I talk to Lincoln, I miss my father.
Yeah. Yeah. But that would suck if it was just a bad dinner.
No,
like he yelled at the waiter.
Yeah, that would. I mean, yeah, that would suck. That would be kind of,
for sure, you'd
not appreciate the moment.
Yeah, blowing it.
Yeah.
Okay, your dad is out.
All right. So is yours.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that. I'll tell you what. Your dad is a good choice. My dad, horrible choice.
Anyone I could have dinner with, alive or dead.
Yeah.
But they'd want to hang out.
They do. They're down. Like, because I could picture, like, Justin Bieber. Like, if, like, let's say I didn't
What a
make that
pick.
stipulation. If you chose Justin Bieber, like, he'd be, like, looking over his shoulder, like, what time? How much longer is this? He'd order a soup and be like, well, I got to head out. She's got a rack.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. What is this?
Oh, dude, we have to figure out
Oh.
what we're getting for dinner tonight.
It's like-
Meatballs?
That mac and cheese looks so good.
Yeah,
Oh, my
dude.
God. And she's giving some to her husband.
Oh, but is he gonna give her a meatball?
Fuck no.
Nah, you did not. Well, they didn't show it on camera. Dude, I had those meatballs before. Have I
A
not
Swedish
told-
meatball?
Northern Italian meatball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was in the Italian. I was in the
The Italian
Dolomites.
Alps.
That might be the Italian Alps. I don't know if they have an Alps. The Dolomites. I was in the Dolomites, and I was like in these mountain
Napoleon.
towns. Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
No, I was in the mountains, and they'd have just these shacks. I would go on these hikes, and they'd have like some shacks where they just the best food. And these like meatball things were unreal, dude.
That is, I mean,
I'm not positive they're meatballs though.
well, are
I can't
they
remember.
balls, and
yeah.
are they made of meat?
I think so.
Okay, well then that should qualify.
Okay, for sure.
I would call that. I mean, I was talking to someone today, and they were saying they were asking me what they should have for dinner. It was our friend Nicole, and she was saying she was in the mood for some meatball subs, and
That's awesome.
I said eggplant parm.
You're feeling an eggplant parm tonight?
That's what I was telling her.
But what are you telling me?
Oh, I don't want to make eggplant parm. But plus, I'd have to go and get eggplant. and other stuff.
we could figure out it and not making you eggplant parm situation.
Yeah, and order some eggplant parm.
Yeah, we can go. I mean, we could go find eggplant parm
For
you know.
sure. I bet Carmine's has some eggplant parm.
There's that. It would be weird if they did. Wow. Okay.
There's some hot people in this town,
Yeah, dude.
in this little village,
Some tight shorts
Yeah.
on the man.
for sure, and big bulges.
Yeah. Hog Town. That's what they call this place.
Yeah, hog. I almost said USA, but it's most certainly not.
No,
Look
no.
at-
This is scenic though.
No, that looks like New Jersey. Wow.
No, it doesn't. No one should believe that. This has been.
Who are you going to dinner with, my man?
Where am I? Who am I going to dinner with?
Yeah,
Tonight?
if living or dead.
Oh!
Tonight?
That's the funniest moment we've had in the podcast. My ass.
Max is high again. We should mention Max is high again.
Where are you going? I was like, I was hoping we'd go together.
Oh shit! You really felt hurt for a second.
Well,
I'm
I
like,
was
yeah. So who are
I
you
was
going?
like, yeah, I was like, I thought you were like, so yeah, you're getting out of here, right?
Cool. Like I kind of want the place to myself. So
I was like, are we not getting parm?
I don't know
That
what.
seemed pretty settled.
That would be good.
What? Who would I have dinner with?
Yeah, living or dead?
It can't be my dead dad
No.
because that rule sucks.
I mean,
No,
I'm
it's
just saying
fine.
it's not.
No, because then it'd be weird if I didn't. So I'll, all right, my grandfather. No.
Dude. You're horrible at this game.
I'm just giving you a hard time, man. Because who wants? I'll give you an easy time. Alive or dead?
Yeah.
Peyton Manning.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That would be dope. And I know what you would get. Chicken parm.
Oh,
Tastes
dude.
so good.
Dude, I'd go where he wanted to go,
Yeah,
as long as it didn't suck.
for sure. It's like, Max, I want to go somewhere, but I warn you, it sucks. I'm sorry, Pate.
Gonna have to call an audible here.
Oh,
He'd understand the lingo.
I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, dude.
Hey,
And so yeah, it would be
what's up, Max?
yeah,
It's me, Peyton.
dude, Mr. Manning. That would be the only thing I'd be able to call him. Mr. Manning.
Hey,
Yeah, I would call Eli.
should my little bro come? You
No.
mind if I invite my bro?
Yes.
You yes? Man, you're an asshole, Max. I'm doing this as a favor, bro.
No, he wanted to hang out with
No,
me. It
it's
wasn't
true.
a favor. It was. He looked forward to this.
You're right.
He would be. I think he'd be a little bummed if Eli came and I was taking that burden off of him because he was looking forward to it so much, just him and I.
For sure. It's like one of those situations where he gets a text from Eli.
Oh, horrible place to sleep. Horrible.
You wouldn't be.
That's to stop anyone from jerking off.
Yeah.
You still would.
Not
You
me.
just feel worse about it. Wow, and Jesus is in the middle.
Yeah.
Shoot.
But
yeah,
I feel like it'd be one of those situations where Peyton gets a text and it's from Eli and he's like, "Yo, can I join you and Max, bro?" And then he's like asking you, like, "Is it cool?" Hoping you would say no, so he could be like, "Nah, Max isn't."
Yeah,
Max doesn't want
exactly.
it.
Exactly. Being the bad guy, so Peyton could be the good guy.
Sorry,
protecting
Eli.
him because he's my quarterback.
Yeah. Oh my God. And you're in the pocket right now.
Well, he's in the pocket. I'm protecting him. I'm the outside. I'm the left tackle.
For sure.
I'm
but
the man. I'm making sure my man doesn't get hit. That's the real man. The man that protects the other man.
the man, the myth, the legend, Max Fine.
No.
Maxwell Fine.
Maxwell Fine.
Soon to be.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
You were supposed to be in D.C. today,
Yeah.
and instead,
Nation's capital.
yeah,
Yep.
for sure, you were gonna talk to Trump about this war shit.
Yeah, it's too bad I had to cancel.
For sure, I guess it'll just happen.
Yeah, there's someone else that'll probably get,
It's whatever. We're out of the draft age.
What?
We're not. I don't think we can be drafted anymore. I think,
Oh, really?
yeah, I think it's 26 is the limit. Once you start having to pay health insurance, you don't have to be drafted. You can't be drafted anymore.
They're like, we won't do both those things to you.
For sure, that would suck.
Yeah, I guess, wow.
So don't even worry about it, honestly.
I guess not, man. Getting older, man.
You are, dude. You're an old man.
I don't know about that, but
No, you're decrepit.
I mean, you know how much I worry about my lower body.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, we gotta take a road trip.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that would be if we could have some locations like this. If we could see some scenic mountain areas.
We gotta take a northern Italy road trip, you and I.
For sure. That's a long drive, but I'm down.
Yeah, man. I mean, especially if you factor in the flight.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to just drive the whole way?
Oh my God, there's cows.
Cattle.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Where do you think we've talked about Florida? That would probably be the place we'd best vacation. Where do you think we'd? I was gonna say we'd worst vacation, but there's a couple places.
Yeah, probably like
regardless of our rapport.
Palestine, probably.
Yeah, that would.
That's Iran. Look at that car.
Wow.
And that cyclist. She's like, "Fucking asshole,
Yeah.
move, dickhead." I honestly hate cyclists, dude. And I don't know what the situation is in San Francisco, but in South Florida, we got a road along the beach called A1A, and groups of cyclists like those. And I'm not talking some Joe Schmo riding a beach cruiser or whatever. I'm talking like they have the full getup on, the skin tight cheerleader uniform and the crazy banana helmet and all that. And they ride in packs of like 80. I'm not even joking, in Florida. And they take up the entirety of the road. And if you get stuck behind them, you're just fucked. And you just dream of... when I'm behind them, I imagine, I'm like, what if I just floored it? And I rode through them. My life would be different, but it would be so satisfying in the moment.
Yeah, I mean, that's... Yeah, no, I am...
At a loss for words.
I mean, I have a lot of routes I could take.
Oh, well, just be... I mean, is there a cyclist problem in SF?
Yeah, I mean, they're quite annoying.
Yeah, they suck. And they're always
do suck.
assholes. Like,
Yes.
They think they own the road.
Yeah.
And they, like, slap your fucking hood. They're like, "Watch out!" It's like, no, you watch out, dude. I could kill you. And I should.
See, that's that step you take it to.
Oh, you're a gentle soul.
Yeah, man. No, I don't know.
But there's a real anger within you.
deep.
I've seen it come out.
You've seen my rage.
If someone wrongs you,
I don't appreciate being wronged.
a demon comes out.
Yeah, dude. If you wrong me, I do not handle that well.
No, no.
I guess.
You'll be met with a furious anger.
No, dude, I get. Yeah. I mean, I understand what you're saying about the cyclist, though. It's very, very annoying.
Thanks. I feel seen.
Yeah, and I see you.
Yeah.
Consider yourself watched.
For sure. What movie are we gonna watch tonight?
I don't the one that's up. What are you talking about? That's the. We're gonna have to go to the theaters,
dude. I'm gonna try
we have to go to the theater. I want to watch a movie.
Yeah, me too.
But this is.
I'm gonna try to fix.
This is fun for now, but this isn't. We're not doing this again tonight. Oh my god!
Did I just do something? Oh,
where?
No.
Oh. Sometimes when you play with fire, you get burned.
Uh-huh.
Never mind.
Hey, lady.
Nah, welcome back.
I'm walking here.
So
New York.
Not narrow it down.
This is Yeah, this we were talking earlier about.
Yes, we were.
How hard it is, the first couple years in New York.
Yeah.
It really is. I don't know when I hit my stride exactly, but I was even talking to Nicole about this today. Just the first, I think it's at least for me, the first 8 months, every day I would wake up and be like, what did I do? I don't know if this is the right decision. This is it's so hard.
Yeah.
And everything feels wrong, and it rains on you when you're doing your laundry, and it's pretty heartbreaking.
I felt lonely, man.
Yeah.
I think that's because it was probably one of the most you just feel you're just not comfortable in any aspect that you've ever, you're not you're either not around, you're around nobody I mean, a few people, you're around very few people, no family, new town, you don't know where anything is, you're starting a new job, you were pursuing a new passion that's not traditional, away from everyone and then there's and also on top of it, there's just so many people around you, and you don't know any of them. It's just very overwhelming.
Exactly.
And then as soon as it kind of I remember this is very sappy. But I feel lame saying it, but I remember on the phone with my brother when I first started stand-up being like, I just want someone at the mic I'm a friend with, I could talk to. I didn't even care about doing good. I was like, I just gotta be able to talk to someone here.
For sure, just someone. Yeah, it's true because it does feel incredibly lonely when you're there. And all these other people are talking to each other.
Exactly.
And what's up, man? Hey, yeah. Exactly. And they're like, how was fucking Friday? And it's like, oh, my God, so good and better than Thursday. And you're just, sitting over there damn, I'm just,
I got a
loser.
show. I got or, you or they're going to grab drinks in front of you or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're just
Yep.
Yep.
Just a big fat loser.
But then it just slowly kind of... It's the first week is tough, and with the second week, you already know where you went the first week. And it really compounds. It really does. If you really do, I think it does. I feel like when you do start stand-up, you feel of my friends, I would think maybe I felt the loneliest. And then by far the quickest I felt the least lonely, too. If
what do you
makes
mean
sense.
by that?
I think you start lower because you're around so many people that know each other, but then once you kind of crack it, you really get to know so many people, so many more than I think other people do.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, that's incredibly true. You have, so many people that work at my job, pretty much all their friends are just the other people that work at their job. Yeah. And that's probably about where I would be at if I didn't have this other thing, which essentially is just another job. It is, I do just have other coworker friends, but it's different and better and more valid.
Well, it's more just it is I think it's the thing. Your coworkers are all pretty much collectively people you'd like to hang out with.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah, more. I think you just have something in common. Your coworkers are also kind of people you're fans of at the same time, and I don't know, you
Rick.
admire, and you're just like, and even if they're not like your favorite, you just have this thing you can talk about, and this thing you get it's like it is. I think it's rare to have. I think people honestly do have this bond in work when they all genuinely care about the job.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we all care about this job, and I think that's what we have in common, which makes it fun. Because a lot of times, I think they're at a job, but not all of them care about it, and that's why they don't have as much in common.
For sure. No, and then you kind of, and the people that don't really care about it, you can tell, and you can be like, no, that guy's for the birds.
Yeah.
That was I think I told you I was at I did that comedy competition whatever last weekend.
No, the 2 minutes ones. Yeah.
Yeah, and in one of the segments, one of the comics there, it was like a roast yourself competition.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, really, people were like, I don't even know, like, no one prepared for this. Like, 2 people prepared for it. I was one of them. And the preparation is literally so limited as, okay, this is a possible thing you could get. I might get the roast myself. What are all the self-deprecating jokes I have? Right. These people were, like, trying to wing it. It was crazy. I'm like, I know you have self-deprecating jokes. I know. Like, that's, like, one of the easiest first jokes you come up with.
Right.
And whatever, and this one guy, he like had like one, and then he was like, now for the rest of these I put in ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT to roast me. And then he just read the ChatGPT roast, and literally everyone in the room hated him so much. And all the judges were like, what the fuck was that, man? Like, nah, you suck. And eliminated him for doing that. And it felt validating because I hated him too when he did that. I was like, dude, this is everything we're against, man. Seriously. Yeah. Come up with your own thoughts. That is so crazy to like think that was like okay.
Yeah, man. I mean,
what would you have done? What was if for roast yourself?
Oh, man. I don't know. What would I have done? Could be hunted fished.
Hunted fished?
Just like that's kooky and weird of me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm bad at dating.
No, I'm excellent.
Well, I'm saying this. See, you're not good so far at roasting yourself.
No, dude, I would have not taken the show. If those were the I would have been like, this ain't for me, man. This ain't good on you. I mean, you crushed. It's very impressive. I don't have that in me. I'm like, I will do my set. I can do my set. Please don't make me play karaoke at the end of it. Don't make me do a dance. Don't make me roast.
I didn't do any of those things.
I know. Those are my biggest nightmares.
Karaoke, I mean, that would be insane.
That would be.
No, the heckling portion, I had to heckle a girl, and that was the most fun.
That's
I was like, bitch! And it just got a huge laugh. I was like, this rules.
This is my type of set.
And any other time I yell bitch at a woman, everyone gets pissed off.
Yeah, dude, I remember when you did that. That was messed up.
Dude, that reminds me of this story that this happened to my little brother. And for some reason, and I don't know what this says about our school. So every school has a special needs hallway, would you say? Did your school have it?
No, I would not say. I wouldn't sign off on that. Now, yours. No, I don't think we had a special need.
Were there any special needs kids at your schools?
Yeah, there was a few, man. In high school, we're talking high school, right? How big was your high school?
Like, I think my graduating class was like 1,500 kids.
Yeah, see, that's why we're my whole school was 1,500.
Yeah.
So I don't. There's a couple, but I don't. Not even as a bit. I do not recall like a stretch of land.
They didn't have their own. They didn't have a reservation for them over there.
No, I think there. Yeah, there's like this one part. I guess I think. I mean, but yours did.
My and for some reason it was only special needs territory, except like all the Spanish classes were in there too, which I don't know what that says about how Florida views the Spanish language. But we So my brother's Spanish class, he was chilling in there, and sometimes in the hallway you could hear, up, one got loose. Like it's like an echoey, like just echoing down the hallway, and just like a locker slam. And so
what are you doing to me?
the teacher, when that happens, the teacher's like, all right, everyone just focus. But like everyone's getting excited. They're riled up because they're like, oh shit, something is about to go down. And one time in my brother's class, a Down syndrome kid just walked in, and then he just sat at a desk in the back. And the teacher was like, everyone was like, huh? And the teacher was like, everyone just keep working. We're just going to keep teaching. She just like let him chill there. And so she's like, okay, this is an enye. That's whatever. And then the kid in the back just goes, bitch. He just yells bitch at her. And then everyone is like trying so hard not to laugh. And then she's like, guys, we're just going to keep going. And he's just like, bitch, keeps yelling back at the class. Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Dude, he was rowdy.
We did not have similar high school
And then-
experience.
And then the teacher like found, she's like, is he in here? And the teacher's like, yeah. And she's like, I'm so sorry. And the kid, he's like, fuck this. he was vulgar. And
Whoa.
my brother had another. Tell me if I've told you this story before, but there's one time too, because it was the special needs class was also, or the hallway was also located the closest hallway to the bus loop, right?
Dude, we didn't have.
You didn't have school buses?
There was like one that was in the church parking lot.
Oh my god!
No, dude.
This is
also-
have you ever been to a public school or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, but I said yeah to way too cocky. No.
So
My college.
and
was,
by
but
way
that
too
wasn't
cocky,
that.
you mean at all because you haven't.
Technically, UCSD's public.
That does not count.
No, I
bro.
said that. I said, wait, not worth it. I'm not worth it.
And
Private and Catholic.
What is the difference between a private college and a public college? Because you still pay tuition and you got to get in. What's the difference?
Definitely the price point for sure. Like if you're out of state, like they're like 60, 70.
It's
and
true.
then like the public like I think the UCs at the time were like 18 or something, 20.
Not bad, but
Which isn't public.
no, it's not public.
But yeah.
The
No, I went to Catholic high school. That's what I did. Parochial high school.
for sure. That's why you're so good.
Yeah, they did it right with me, man.
But anyway, my brother gets on the bus, and it's one of those situations where he immediately is about to shit his pants as soon as he's on the bus, and so and we're the first stop, so he's going through several stops. Finally, get to the school. My brother books it out of the bus loop into the first hallway, which happens to be the special needs hallway, and he's taking a poop in the stall, and you know how you can feel when someone is staring at you?
Yeah. Oh, no.
He could just feel that. And so he looks up and over, like,
No.
like there's a kid.
Like a dugout situation.
Like, yeah, he is like, he's got his hands over on top of the stall and his eyes and his nose sticking above the stall door. And my brother goes, what the fuck? And the kid he goes, ah! And he jumps down. And my brother pulls his pants up, no wipe. Busts out of there. And then the kid's standing there, butt naked. And he, it doesn't matter, but he's black. He's a black special needs kid with, my brother said, the darkest pubes he's ever seen in his life. And
Jesus Christ.
And hung.
Please stop talking.
And the kid, and then my brother goes, so when he sees he's naked, my brother freaks out even more. He's like, what the fuck? And the kid goes, whoa! And he falls back onto his butt, onto the floor. And then he goes, you scared me. And my brother's like, you scared the shit out of me. And runs away. And wipes in another hallway. But I was thinking, I'm like, that would be crazy if, like, my brother got called to the office, like, did you beat up a naked?
I mean, so. I learned so much about how you grew up in these past two stories.
Oh shit!
Oh my God! Wow. No, I no, I didn't have that hallway.
No. It's a shame. That looks good.
That
whatever
looks
that is.
so good, dude.
But I went to many colleges as well.
Right.
But one of the time I went to a university, a real university, for like one summer semester,
Sick.
and then I moved back home, and I went to community college.
Right.
And it was crazy because the stark difference between community college and like a college university is so crazy. Like the type of students that are there, like at a real college, all the students are like they're taking it seriously. They're like. They're prepared. It's like, you got big papers and all this stuff. And I did that, and it was really hard. And then I went to community college, and on the first day, bro, there were kids, like, it was like 13th grade. Like, the professor or whatever was like, he had to, like, take someone's phone. Like, he's like, give me your phone. He's like, the kid's like, man, fuck that shit. I'm like, dude, you don't have to be here. What are you doing?
You're
and
in college.
He's like, nah, you're not my daddy, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, go.
Go. What are you?
Go. And the professor was acting like another day. Like, I'm like, dude, this is not what you signed up for.
You realize everything now is voluntary.
Yes. You don't have to do this. You're paying for this class, by the way.
And
it's the first day. And I remember too, it was the first day, and the professor's like, we're gonna take a test, and everyone's like, man, what the fuck? Like, they were pissed about I remember being like, wow. I'm like,
there is a difference.
There's a big difference. Look at that mountain.
Yeah.
I wish I knew how to snowboard good.
Yeah, you know what? Me too. But that's one of probably the first things I came to terms to in my life. It's like I'm okay with never doing that.
Yeah.
To me at this point, the risk to the rest of me getting hurt and potentially worse that's not the likelihood of that is not worth going on a ski trip.
You would never go on a ski trip? Not
no.
even like on you could do the Kitty Mountain and shit. I bet it'd be fun.
No, I'm good, man. I pass. I'll go on trips. I'll kick it at the crib. I'll do it. I'll go
hang
on
out
hikes.
The cabin.
Yep.
You'll be back with hot cocoa for us when we come back to the cabin?
Definitely. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, would rather just kick it in a cabin, go on some walks, get high, watch a movie, wait for you to come home. It was Coke. Done. I'd rather do that.
For sure.
Honestly, because like I know me, if I go on I'm gonna like break a leg or an arm.
Yeah.
And nah.
Well, that's like one of the.
That's how every adult I know gets injured.
Yeah, it is in those
It's like
situations.
with such an incredible success rate.
No, it is true. I mean,
so few people break their bones after a certain age unless they're skiing.
It's true, and it is funny because that's like one of the things that's like seen as like okay as an adult to do. Like if an adult was like has a broken arm and they're like a ski accident, you'd be like, oh, like you're actually kind of impressed. Like you got enough money to go skiing.
100%.
That's cool.
100%.
But if that same adult had a broken arm and you're like, what happened? And he was like, I was bombing a hill on my skateboard. You'd be like, you're a piece of shit.
Well, dude, it's funny because I view those the exact same. That's the way I think about it. It's
Yeah.
the exact. I'm like, that's really cool. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
It's for the exact. There's to consist the whole. Any of those. I'm not doing an extreme thing.
That's fair.
I'm not gonna do.
It's so fun though.
Yeah. I have fun other ways, and I don't want to put them at jeopardy.
You could snowshoe.
I would snowshoe before I'd ski or snowboard.
Okay, that's fine. You'll snowshoe to the top of the mountain, and then we'll meet you at the bottom.
I doubt I'd do that. I don't.
Would
think
you
I'm,
ride the ski lift?
Yeah, maybe. Nah, I don't know. Yeah, I'd do that. I'd come up with the fellas, especially if I just have to run off it. Getting off the ski lift. The few times I've done it, nightmare, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I'd come and hang out on the trip.
For sure, that would be sick, honestly.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I think the best way to have a good time is to make sure you have a good time. You know,
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
I'm trying to have a pretty good long time.
Yeah. Me love you long time.
Okay. What time's your laundry, bro?
What time is it?
6:09.
6:30. I gotta get it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we got time, man.
Well played, dollar bill.
Put it in for an hour and a half.
6:09.
Yeah.
What a time.
Hey, nice rhyme. My son.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
That was honest. Oh,
No,
nuts.
for sure.
Dude, it's such a bummer we can't watch a movie here tonight.
I'm determined to figure this remote out. I think there's like some type of connection issue.
I was truly about like to just say like let's toss something. You know what was sick? You know what was really sick, and I want real bad right now.
What?
That if for whatever reason we had Joe's room just to ourselves, we'd have to turn that upstairs room into that the Cole movie room.
Oh my god.
That ruled, dude. If we put a TV and a couch just in that room, and like that was like a smoke kick it, like if that would be the sickest. Like TV on the wall, just movies all around the whole thing.
Yeah.
Couch, access to the outside door where there's chairs set up, and that would rule.
That would roll. I mean, like that's the thing. It's like maybe one day we'll be making enough money where we could just have that room just be a fucking dope ass kick it room.
That would be cool. That's a nice room.
It is.
It's a nice space.
Well, that's what kind of makes me sad about you not wanting to snowboard or skis because you hear these stories of these comics that will get like they'll book gigs in like Aspen or somewhere.
Sure.
And then like do that and then like just use those to just pay for their snowboard trip, ski trip. And that is one of like the things I look forward to most if like I get to like one day live that life is I want to do something like that. I want to have gigs pay for my trip.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be very cool.
Yeah.
It will.
That'd be awesome.
It will be tight.
That would be fucking dope as hell. And I would do that so much.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. If I don't have a dumb little family.
You won't.
Oh, no.
Isn't that funny?
That was funny, man.
Thanks, man.
That was good. That's going to be someone's going to hit rewind back 15 seconds to hear that again.
I think this has been good.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I like this better than when we were videotaping.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
We just get to chill and we can put on like now that we know we're going to do this video thing, on the next one we'll put on something dope as hell to commentate. LeBron highlights or that'll definitely get flagged. But
oh shoot. Who won it?
I mean, it's
JaVale
fine to
McGee.
get flagged.
Oh.
All it'll do is just they'll get all that ad money, so they'll get those 20 views worth of ad money.
Oh, okay.
It's not going to take it down or anything, though, I don't think.
Yeah, man. No, we can do that. Flag it up, brother.
Yeah, fuck
That's
it.
what I always used to say.
Let's put our flag. God
Dude,
hates
it's
flags.
Oh, God. Don't get me started on flagging up.
Yeah.
Been a minute.
Mm-hmm. Steve or Rick.
Yeah, man. It takes a certain type of guy to wear those glasses, doesn't it?
It does. And he's him.
He is him. Thin rectangle frames. But like he's clearly a straight guy, but he's kind of gay in the old way.
Yeah. The Old West.
It's just like yeah.
I was describing my dad's political beliefs the other day.
Good.
Because my dad is a liberal Democrat, right?
Sure.
But he's old school liberal Democrat.
Sure.
Where he votes for Obama.
Yeah.
He votes for Biden. He hates Trump. And he believes in gay marriage. But if he saw two dudes kiss, he'd be like, "Oh, fuck, gross."
Yeah.
That's like the level he is.
He's a big on paper guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's still like he can't help
No.
how he views that sinful
The gut reaction.
government.
Oh, that's a lot of boots.
Yeah, these boots were made for walking.
And that just what I'll do.
That looks like such a vibe. Oh my god, I would love to do that. People are kicking it out in the Alps.
No, dude, there's places they have good kick-it stations. I was in one of them.
The kick-it station.
Yeah.
Look at that bread and a big
soup.
bowl of
What are
soup.
we doing for dinner tonight?
Oh my god. Okay, let's decide.
Let's pick some. You know, that was nice when we did the fried chicken the other day.
That was nice.
That was nicer
good.
than we normally do. That
I
was
know.
good.
So do you want to go somewhere to get it?
Well, that's what we have to determine. But that mac and cheese ruled.
That did. Okay, here's what I say. If I can't get this TV fixed, then we'll go somewhere.
All right.
If I can, let's pick something up.
Oh, all right, done. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh.
Or because if not, we should head out to an AMC.
Yes.
Or we could. I don't know.
Oh, true. I'm down to do that. Yeah. Okay. Should we
I think we
wrap
can
it up?
wrap this up.
Yeah, okay. We're at 46 minutes. Pretty solid episode.
Yeah, dude. Pretty good stuff across the B.
Yeah. What is that? Board? It stands for board.
Yeah.
BORED.
Uh-huh.
Norm Macdonald. That's who I would choose, living or dead.
Oh.
I would have
Aren't
dinner
you glad
with
I
Norm
asked?
Macdonald. Yeah. Norm Macdonald, man.
Yeah, dude. That's a good call.
Ah.
Who did I say? Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning. That'd be a nice foursome, honestly.
Yeah, no.
Peyton, I have a feeling they would talk to each other more than they'd talk to us.
Norman. Yeah, man, but they're more of the same age.
Yeah, it's true.
It wouldn't. I wouldn't let that get to you.
And I'd love to witness, honestly, just their type of conversation.
Dude, this whole time I was thinking sex.
Sex?
You said foursome.
Oh yeah, but that's for all sorts of things. There's if four people golfing together, they call it a foursome.
It's just you're totally right. But when you said that's just one I'd like to watch.
Oh,
then it clicked. I was like, oh, he's not talking. I don't think this is a bit.
no, I was being serious.
That is.
I would
quite
never
the
joke.
Foursome.
I would never joke about something like that.
Well, no, it's just you said it in such a way that it was. If so, I was like that felt real, and I don't know if he really meant that.
I would love to.
And then when he said that, I was like, oh, he's referring to the conversation as a
Yeah.
foursome. I thought you were like, I bet Norm Macdonald and Peyton Manning would want to have sex with each other way more than us, and I was like. And I was honestly like, yeah.
Are you kidding me? We're two supple young.
No,
cats.
I was like, yeah, okay. And then I was like, they're from the same time, and you were like, yeah, that's one I'd like to watch. And I was like, well.
Oh shit!
You yes-anded way harder, and it was already a crazy starting point.
Oh my god!
And then I put together that you were referring to the conversation, but that is what was going through my head.
All right.
Anyway,
folks, we love you. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
And yeah, bye.